Alrighty. So Random Adventures 2.0. Where am I at? I am here at an abandoned grocery store. And how did I get here? Well, thanks to Lisa, Miss 2.0's mom. And that's 2.0 mother-in-law. Yay. So everybody say hi to Barbara. Alrighty. Hiya. Alright, so she brought me here. I am going to overnight here in this abandoned grocery store. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. I got to get my backpack. We're over far enough right now to where when I get out, she's going to go. So probably I'll get somebody to pick me up tomorrow. All right, so here we go. And then open the back door and get my backpack. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, so there she goes. There's our ride that's gone. Now, Miss 2.0 is working tonight. Mother-in-law 2.0, she said she could take me if I ever wanted to go. So here we are. So you can see there's a lot of junk that's dumped over along the woods. But if you look right over here, that is an abandoned grocery store. Now, that's been probably empty for about 40 years. So I can see straight through it, and I see the back doors open. Do I want to go to the right or the left? So this one right here, that was originally a grocery store. That one was like a little store as well. And then over that way was Ames. So if you saw the big sign when we pulled in, Ames. So they have, like I said, been abandoned for a lot of years. And you can see all the windows are smashed out. We're gonna get on over here and get down here and see if we can walk alongside the building. So as we walk up to the building. Now, if you remember, we were here probably about a year ago. So look back on the abandoned playlist, it'd be abandoned grocery store. So this is not a new spot for me, at least looking at, but it's been quite a while. In fact, the last time that we were here, I'll see if I can find a clip. This whole front was covered with glass because every window's been smashed out. And even on the inside, there was still like cash register stuff. Wow. It's actually somewhat cleaned up. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. So making our way down the front of the building. Now, let's see if the note is still on the door. Okay. Yep. So, 48-hour shutoff notice back in 2020. So, that's still hanging there. They owed $483.45 to keep the lights on. All right. So, yeah. So, this is the front entrance. I think I want to make my way around the back because there is a house right over there. Just on the other side of those woods is Burger King. So, yeah, let's work our way around the back of the building. So we got a little bit of urban stealth camping here. So yeah, look at how it's grown up with weeds and stuff. Actually, look at that. So even beauty in the amongst of destruction. So there's a butterfly bush. I don't see any butterflies, but yeah, let's see the bush. So So that's grown up right in the crevice of that. I'm hearing voices through the woods there. So there is a town right through the woods, just on the other side. So we got a loading dock, back entrance door. Now I don't know if anybody's in here. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's wide open. All right, and we got a loading dock. Yeah, I hear voices. Car doors. All right, I'm not sure if I'm ready to enter the building yet. I'm gonna walk around the back here a little bit, just for a couple more minutes. Actually, I want to see what's back this way, along the edge of the woods. So if we were gonna have a fire, there's some dried firewood. Oh, okay. So we got a creek with a little bit of water in it. All right. So, this would actually be a pretty good stealth spot right back here too. So it looks like ATVs run up and down that little bank there, but there is water. So if I was looking for a bug out place, because the water is here, I think that would be good. We've got our water filtration system. I didn't bring that along because I brought 2 liters of water, but if I was gonna stay longer, I'd have my soy squeeze along with me and filter water. I've got a playlist or one of the videos. I do the soy squeeze. I show you how to use it, fill up a water bladder and then filter the water, a couple different ways. So maybe I'll put the thumbnail up here somewhere and you can look for that. All right, so let's get back, because believe it or not, we could use this puddle right here and filter that water if we had to, but we don't got to. So, all right, so there's just, okay. Look at that. We got some deer tracks. That is pretty interesting. So they go right along here. Some deer tracks, some tire tracks, and footprints. The footprints concern me a little bit, but they don't look too fresh. All right, let's get over here. So this is we're at the back of the building. So you can see a panel box right over there, and also the large transformer that's on the ground outside. They've all been stripped of wire. So it looks like a back dock. Some steps going in. All right. So I don't think I can get around that to get up them steps. I know this other area over here is a little better to get in, maybe. Or we go back around to the front and just walk right in the front door. But, all right. Yeah, here's that transformer. So there's some big wires coming in there. Now, that's humming. So that may be live. Yeah, you can hear it humming coming from the ground. Well, that's extremely unsafe, having that open like that. Huh. Not good. Yeah, not good. All right. So yeah, I can get up these steps here. So with that light coming in the back door there, it really makes it a lot brighter in here than it actually is on camera. Give you a quick scan. So this is the back, probably where they stored all the product for the main grocery store, which is out front there. Maybe like right over here was the deli. There's a big cardboard compactor right over there. And we looked at that pretty good with the tour of this building. So this is the main grocery store. Yeah. So I know when we were here the last time, I was gonna go in to that refrigerated section there, because all the glass and the I can't believe every piece of glass in this place is broken. I don't see any piece of glass that's not broken in this whole building. All right. So originally my plan was to hang between these posts, but that's a large span. I've got another place that I might hang the hammock back there. But there is a second floor, which is the offices. We may go up there and set up the hammock. Just not sure yet where we're gonna go. Yeah, there's the... Now, I wouldn't be in here if it had no trespassing signs. The other building has no trespassing signs. This one doesn't have a single sign around it. So, yeah, I feel a little bit more comfortable about just coming in. But we are stealth camping, so we're going to set up and stay overnight. But this is more cleaned up than what it was. Yeah. So, this will be the refrigerated sections. All the shelving's down and all the glass is broke. Now there is a lot of glass on the floor here. Yeah. So that was refrigerated. So that's some refrigeration pipe coming in back there on that back wall. So when you first came in, the front door way over there, you can see it's painted on the wall. You might not be able to see it this far away, but it says produce. So that was the produce section. So most grocery stores, when you come in, you got all the produce and the lettuce and the apples and oranges right over there along that wall. So, and then you come down further and then you got the potatoes and stuff, and then you work your way around the store. So meat department was probably in the back there. Milk, eggs, cheese, right behind me. There isn't any of that now. Yeah. I know bathrooms are back there on the right. Yeah, restrooms, because I saw that the last time I was here. All right, we got to figure out where we're going to hang this hammock. All right, I'm going to keep walking around. Yes, here's where we did not go on our previous tour a year ago, was inside this refrigerated cooler, the one where all the glass doors are broke out. So this would have been milk, maybe meat, well, milk, eggs, different stuff. So a lot of stuff down along here, and you know, a lot of this was storage too. And you just probably had the racks in the front. All right, this is separated by this curtain. Keep the temperatures different between sections. So another little doorway to enter this one. So we'll just step down in the back. All right. So now we're at the back of the coolers, and just make our way back towards the front of the grocery store. There is a room right up here on the front that, so you can go through this door, get back into the main area. But looks like there was a door here, another little office maybe up front. Yeah. So I don't see any evidence of anybody staying here. I mean, if there was, I would, you know, basically probably introduce myself, see how they are. I've got some food, you know, maybe we'll share, but I don't see anybody here. All right. Okay, work our way back to the back again. Okay, we got somebody walking across the front of the building. He doesn't see me. He's not looking over. He's carrying a stroller. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. All right, so we're making our way back to the back of the building now. That's that side door that we saw when we were walking along the side of the building. This is another entrance back into the area where we came in at. But there is stairs right over here that go upstairs. We're not gonna go upstairs today. That's in the other video where we even went on the roof. But one of the things that I did notice when I was here before, look at all the breakers, just a ton of breakers. All the wire is gone. Someone stripped all the wire and left all the breakers. Okay. There we go. So I'm thinking we might set up in this room. We've got our door right out the back. Yeah, I think we're going to stay all first floor. A lot of echo in here. I think I'm going to utilize this post and that right over there to hang a hammock. Some trash compactor out the back. All right. I think there's even a whole shopping cart over here. I think we'll throw the backpack in that. Work out good. The wheel broke. Wheel bent down. Okay. So let's get that backpack opened up and get everything out of it that we're gonna need. Yeah, having this shopping cart's really gonna come in handy. So I'm gonna take stuff out and show you what we got. So this is our food bag. So that's gonna be dinner, and breakfast is in there too. Our kettle. Now this is our comforter, our top quilt. Now, because I knew I was gonna do an urban stealth camp, and I knew I was going to be in a shelter, I did not bring the tarp. because we don't need it. We got a roof over our head. A titanium cup, and then our puffy jacket, which we will be using. It's supposed to get down to 52. That will come in handy. I will be putting that on. So we've got a chair. I might or might not pull that out. What else we got? Okay, we got our stove. And we got our other titanium cup. And in here I got my lights. And what else we got? Okay, then we got our straps and our hammock. And that'll do it for the main compartment of the bag. So let me go ahead and get this straps up and get our hammock hung before it gets too late and too dark. All right. Ran over the door quick. There was that ATV, I think, went up that trail that we saw across that creek. So it went up the hill quick. All right. So I'm using the cam jams. I do have a strap plus the paracord. Now I don't have the hammock with the underquilt or the bug net. So I just have the one hammock that I use for inside buildings. Well, I've used it outside a couple times too. But let's go ahead and hang this. Now, what I like to do is after I get the cam jam locked in place, I just make a quick little knot. Well, not a complete knot. I just make a loop there and then maybe another one, just so if it were to slip, it'll stop at that knot. All right, so I do that on both sides. It's worked out really good. See how it is. Looking good. Give it a quick sit. Oh. All right, so that's holding pretty good. Alrighty, so I think we're gonna go ahead and get cooking. I'm gonna use that right over there as a little table, I believe. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna use this trash chute here as a little cooking table. I got my O-light, O-bulb. This is that round O-light, and because this is steel, and it sticks. So we got instant light. Get our cook stove set up. All right. Alrighty. So we got our fire maple kettle. We got our food bag. We got another little bag. Got our water. All right. Yeah, this is that fire maple kettle that I just recently got. Thanks to some subscribers contributing. Greatly appreciate it. I'm enjoying this very much. So let's get some water in there. So we're gonna need enough water for our meal. And what are we having? Well, we are gonna have a ramen noodle, tuna, couscous, peanut butter, mayo combo. I'll go over all that when we get started. All right, so let's get this top on here. Let's get the fire started. All right. All right, here we go. Just a tag. So we got a little bit of a workspace here. So I've got my AMA headlamp on. I don't need it yet, but I've got it on. I'm not putting my camp hat on because I don't consider this a camp. I mean, I guess it is, but I don't know. I just like being in the woods. This abandoned building. I tell you, I'm a little bit more nervous. I don't know if you can tell, being here than I am in the woods. And I was thinking, I'm even a little bit more nervous here. Not that I'm worried, just a little apprehensive, not as at ease. Even as I was sleeping in a cemetery, the cemetery hammock hangs, I felt more peaceful. I don't know if it's because I knew where everybody was at. All right, so what do we got? So we have got our habanero tuna. Now this is couscous. And I am not going to use all of this. This is a whole box. I just put it in a Ziploc bag. And there's the Parmesan cheese. So couscous and Parmesan. Our bag that we were going to, it's already got the peanut butter in it. Oh, look what I found. Louisiana crunch cake. All right. So that is dessert or breakfast. Not sure yet. All right. A ramen noodle. Okay. And so dessert, brown sugar, dessert, pineapples, coffee, a Snickers bar, and that is it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get all this thrown into the bag. I've got to grab the mayonnaise packets. They're in the top of my backpack over there. All right, because this water is going to boil quick. All right. Be right back. Alrighty, so the kettle's boiling. Look at that boil. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Always go the wrong way. Make it way hotter than it needs to be. Alright, so because we're not gonna cook in my cup, we're gonna pour the water into the bag. We're gonna let that cool down a little bit. So this is the baggie that I've got assortments. I got some hot sauce in here. Some mayonnaise, a coffee. All right, so let's get our Ziploc bag made up. So I'm just crushing our ramen noodle. Okay, so let me get all that in the bag and then I'll bring it back on. All right, so I'm just mixing it all up in this bag. So I put the jalapeno tuna, 2 mayonnaise packets. It's got peanut butter in here. It's got about 1.5 servings of couscous. So a box, I used about half the box. There's 3 servings in a box. What else? The ramen noodle. And I think that's it. Oh, the Parmesan cheese, yes. So there was a whole bunch of Parmesan cheese that came, because that was couscous, Parmesan, box of couscous. I'll put a picture of the box up here. All right. So now we just pour our water from our kettle right in there. All right. So give it a pour. So this is not a storage bag. It's actually a freezer bag. Freezer bags are a lot heavier than the regular storage bags. So I always do this in a storage bag or a freezer bag. All right, give it a shake. I'm gonna give that some time to cook. All right. In the meantime, let's go ahead and make our dessert. So remember I lost my spoon the other day, so I ordered another one. It's titanium spoon, and I said if I ever get another one, I would get a colorful one. So I got a blue one. All right, and it's just a spoon. It's not a spork. So it's just a spoon. I like that better. I was having trouble with the spork, getting everything scraped up along the bag. All right, so what are we having for dessert? Well, obviously the Louisiana crunch cake, but ever since last week, we had the upside down pineapple cake, Louisiana crunch cake. We're gonna do that one again. All right, so I had done 2 teaspoons the last time, so I'll go ahead and get that in there. So the last time that we had these pineapples, now someone asked me, can you do this with peaches? You can do this with peaches, blueberries, apples, anything you want, I'm guessing. But I like the pineapples. I sipped some of the juice out the last time. I'm not going to do that this time. We're going to pour that right in there. Oh, man. Oh, some goodness already. So that's the pineapple and the brown sugar down there. Now, spin that around. Oh, dissolve all that brown sugar. Oh, that looks good. I'm going to taste the spoon. Woohoo! Yippee! So let's put our Louisiana crunch cake on there. So these are Louisiana crunch cakes from Walmart. Give you a better look at it. A little slower look. I did that a little too quick. All right. So they just, and a lot of you are saying you're finding them. So they're at the, if you can't find them, ask someone at the cake decorating area, the bakery. They're usually out on a table out in front of the bakery. That's where I get them. But that's the Louisiana crunch cake. So what we're going to do, and what's amazing is that it fits directly down there. So crazy. So there we have it. Oh, that's good. So we'll put the lid on. Make like a little Dutch oven out of it. So I'm going to get the burner lid again, and we're going to get that going. Now this is a little different than last week. We had it on our coals, but now we're just using our micro burner. So we just want to get the handles out to the side because it is going to get warm. That will not take long. It took longer last week because we had it on coals. So I'm going to turn this down. I think I hear that bubbling already. Dang it. Wow. Yep. Ooh, that's smelling good. So we're going to let that low and slow and simmer because we want it nice and warm. Oh, that is ready already. I can smell the peanut butter, smell the tuna. Give that a good mix around. Oh, that is warm. Man, if this was in the middle of winter, I would stick that in my jacket, but it's not. But it is going to get down to 52 degrees tonight, but I think we'll be pretty good in here because we're in a protected area. All right, let me show you this. So here we have it. Wow, let's get some of that on that. Now that is, you can see the couscous in there. You can see the ramen noodle, some of the tuna. All right, let's give that a try. Very good. Very, very good. Now, I will probably have another mountain house, Alpine Air, something like that. I just didn't get to the store to get one, and I had all this ingredients at the house. So, hey, it saved some money because those mountain houses, Alpine Airs, they're $9, $10. This, I'd say I got away with this for right around $4. if that. All right, so I'm gonna get that eaten. Check the dessert. Oh yeah, that's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off there. And we're gonna go ahead and turn that off. Let that cool down. Now all of our trash is gonna go right into our Ziploc bag when we're done eating. I still have about half of that left. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that, and then we'll eat our dessert. Alrighty, so there's our pineapple upside down cake made with the Louisiana crunch cake. Oh wow, I'm glad I left extra juice in there. You can just see how it, that's gonna be too warm to eat, I think. All right, but that's what it's looking like. All right, we're gonna let that cool down a minute. You can see I've got that AMA headlamp on, the one where it's got the sensor that you just wave your hand in front of it and it goes off. Wave your hand on in front of it and it comes back on. So coming from over there, I needed it, but we're gonna step out here and eat our dessert. Don't need the light. So yeah, all the parking lot lights are broken or gone. So we're not going to have any light except for what we bring, because there is no electric. It's our abandoned building, right? All right. So man, I am almost done with this dessert. Louisiana crunch cake. Man, is it good. So I've been back in the building for a little while. I sat down, kind of relaxed a little bit, cleaned up the kitchen and put away my spoon so I don't lose this one. All right, so I thought what I'd do now, it got pretty dark. I thought I would walk around in this room a little bit. So I've got the O bulb attached to this post to give me some light right here, but we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get this headlamp turned on, and let's walk over to that cardboard compressor. All right, so get that headlamp turned on. I'm gonna carry it because if not, it throws a shadow out in front of me. So there's that cardboard compactor, which when I was here before, I was amazed that it still had cardboard in it. It got baled. It's a baler, a cardboard baler. There was one sitting and it's still sitting there. You know, if we had an air mattress, we could throw it on top of that cardboard. But yeah. So that's a big piece of equipment there. And yeah, so there's a cage that runs mostly across the back of the building here, but it's knocked down right over there. There's a big fenced area. Like I said, all the electrical components are out, been stripped of wires, but it's just a big open building. You know, if I was I'm not. Thank the Lord that I'm not. I don't have to look for a place to stay like this. But there are people that are homeless and are looking for shelters, and they have to use a building like this. But yeah, it's a shame. So that is the second floor. That's the electrical room right up there. The walls have been broken out. All the drywall has been knocked out and it's down on the floor here. Insulation. But if you go back and watch that other video, when I did a whole tour of this place, you'll see break room is right back there. I thought about going up there and spending the night up there, but I like our setup over there where the O-light, O-bulb is. Yep. So, peek back into the main area. I just got to be careful with shining my light out here because that's a big open window over there. Yeah, that AMA headlamp, that's what's lighting this. That's really lighting it up good. All right. So let's make our way back over to our hammock. I think I'm going to try to go to bed soon. Climb in the hammock, get some rest. And then I am not expecting anything eventful throughout the night, but I mean, we had that ATV running up the road. It is... I hear a car. Hold on. I got that O-light, O-bulb. I don't think that's throwing a lot of light out. Yeah, real quick. I was sitting right there in the back of the shopping cart. That's where instead of getting my chair out, in case I got to break down quick. But that's the hammock setup. All right, I will talk to you later. Like I was saying, I'm sitting in the back of this cart rather than breaking out my chair. This is working pretty good. So I've got the O-light, O-bulb right here hanging out. Like I said, I'm going to climb in the hammock, but I am going to just hang out here for a couple minutes and then just listen to the crickets. I might go sit out there on the porch a little bit. All right. Alrighty. So I'm in the hammock, laying down, just rocking back and forth between these two posts. I can hear the crickets coming in through the doors, the sound. So we got the side door over there and the one behind me here. Yeah. I keep hearing noises every once in a while in the building, so I know it's just some creaking going on. I don't think anybody's in here. I hope not. All right, so I'm going to do lights out, and I will talk to you in the morning. All right. I'm sitting up in the hammock. I keep hearing noises. I know it's probably nothing, but woke me up. All right, so just gonna look around here for a second. So I've just got the headlamp on the sensor mode where it's on, but it's off. Yeah. I don't know. So let me just look out the back door here. Got my O-light, O-bulb in my hand. That's why you can kind of see a little bit. All right. It's about 5:15. So you can see the night sky there. Couple stars. So that's the west. That's where the sun's set. Over here, it's looking a little bluer in the camera than what it actually is. It's still pretty dark out. All right, well, let's get back in the hammock. I think we're good. All right. So there's the hammock. All right, I'm way back down here. See you in a couple hours. Whew. All right, you're ready. So the sun's up. Man, that was a pretty relaxing sleep. Sun's come up and we got to get camp broke down and get out of here. So I'm going to go ahead in there and break that down, get it all in the backpack, and then start a cup of coffee. And I'll bring you on when I get that cup of coffee. All right, see you in a minute. Alrighty, so camp is all broken down. Got the backpack in that shopping cart, just hanging out there until we're ready to get our ride. So I made a call to Miss 2.0. She'll be heading over as soon as she's up and around. And until then, we're going to enjoy our Louisiana crunch cake. Like I said, I brought a second one. So, hey, I want to say thank you for coming along. Really appreciate all the support you've given to me and to the channel. Look forward to many adventures and random adventures, so you never know what we're going to do. We'll either be in the woods or, I don't know. I'm not sure if I care for the abandoned building hammock hang, but it worked out, all right? So we may do it again, not sure. Who knows? It's random, right? All right, so you have a great week, and we will see you on the next random adventure. Alrighty, Tony 2.0 out. I'm gonna enjoy this coffee and this crunch cake. We'll see ya. All right.